All right, and welcome back, guys, to another draw stream. And today we are finally going to be finishing off the Predacon today, and that's going to be with the big old Predaking piece, which I had to do on a 9x12 instead of an 8.5x11 because it was a little bit too. It needed a bit more extra power to it, you know. And I got a little notification on my phone. Got some stuff on my way from both Etsy as well as from Temu, actually. Got a bunch of and eBay. I'm still waiting for my fucking trees. I think they got oh, sure. Oh. Okay, it's done. All right. What is this? I fuck the guy. Sorry, I was looking at something. But what was that? So yeah, so today we're gonna be working on Predaking. Obviously, we're gonna finish off the stickers or the Predacon stickers rather. So just a few things I'm gonna tidy up real quick before we get started on the colors here. Yeah, let's make that up. It's awkward. Well, he doesn't really have a whole lot of time to. Oh yeah, no problem, Mrs. How's it going? Good to see you. Hold on, let me just check the. Yeah. Right, just trying to check the camera here. It's being weird. All right, but yeah, thanks. Yeah, glad you. I hope you liked it. The package I gave you. I just saw it one day at the game shop at the mall, and I was like, yeah, I kind of thought of you when I saw this. I was like, yeah, let's give it to her. She likes her mini sews, so mini bricks or whatever. But yeah, so today we're doing the combined form of the Predacons. It's going to be the big sort of sticker we're going to be doing. Yeah, we'll start off with the yellows first, because why not? And yeah. Now, I'm going to be doing something a little different for this design, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to be sticking to the original G1 model fully. So I think I like it when because in the model here it has yellow and red for the waist, but in this artwork I have here, he has it at black for the legs and thighs. I kind of like that a bit more. So what we'll do is we'll kind of compromise a little bit and have the waist will be the midsection will be all yellow, but then the thighs and the waist will be black, and then go on from there. That's gonna be kind of how I do business here. That's why fill it in there a bit more. Yeah, no worries, Mrs. Yeah. All right, let's get our start off with a Y08. And let's kind of map out where we want the yellows to go. Kind of seeing dive bomb here is yellow is a little bit different from the. It's a little bit. It's more of a golden yellow on him, so I might just kind of hold that off for a bit. Yeah, let's hold off on that. It's kind of like a golden yellow on his arm right here, so I've got to keep that in mind. I will make these little cubes here on the pelvis yellow. It's kind of a little bit of a breakup there. And then looks like the lion head on Razor Claw, as well as the crest here I just missed. Be all yellow here. Because the way the combiner works is that it kind of makes up, it's kind of a mix of all five of the team members. So you have the lion in the front, you have the eagle on the left, the tiger on the right, the bull and the rhino, they all kind of make this one big sort of a robot beast. But since we're doing chibi style, it looks more cutesy. So, hey, Jaluk, good to see you, man. Good to see you. And I'm just trying to map out all the yellow parts right now. And this could be the leg on, oh my goodness. Phone sucks. All right. It's going to be part of the legs here. And then that'll probably be it. Or, yeah, we'll do that. All right. I think it's that. That's it for the yellows there. You might as well get the eyes going in a little bit. I'll do that last. We'll get the body going first. And we'll worry about that after. Bring in a Y38, which is honey color. So it's got a bit of an orange sort of a vibe to him here. Just move my camera up a bit. But yeah, so we got some new furniture coming in, which is going to be a little bit not big furniture, just a little shelving unit. I'll be putting on this desk right here in front of me because my workspace is still kind of overplayed. It's a little bit more organized than what it used to be, but it's a bit better now because I got this new desk in last year, and so but now I have space where I can get some new shelving units up in right in front of me, and then I can have because I have a bunch of like different like uh, pen holders and stuff like that with other supplies and all that. I don't really use a whole lot to be honest, but I just want to have it all kind of easily accessible right here. Only problem is I'm not too sure where I'm going to put the camera mount. That's the only thing that kind of is bugging me about it. But yeah, we'll work on it when we get. We'll figure it out when we get there. And I also bought more. I also bought these like Transformers Pentel cases actually as well. I got a Soundwave and a Blaster one from Etsy. It's kind of like the same person who made these guys, the pen holders, the Prime and Megatron ones. And they actually have a Starscream one too, so I might actually get that one at some point as well. Just have the nerdiest setup in the world. And that's good enough there. Yeah. Got a lot of stuff going on. And also, we will be doing a new diorama stream pretty soon, actually, this next weekend. I just got a bunch of supplies for it, some new brushes, some paints, a few other things I might need for it. It's going to just be for the Constructicon shelf on the in the collection. So that'll be the next thing I do. And then hopefully next month we'll do the Combaticons, because I want to do the Protected Bots last, because it's a bit more. That one's gonna be a bit more involved. There's gonna be a lot of details to it. I'd much rather say that for get all the, because the Combaticons and Constructicon dioramas, they're not gonna be as hard to do, because they're more, because the Protected Bot one is going to have a lot more of a city involved. There's going to be more, there's a lot more going into it than nature environments, which we'll be doing for the Constructicons and Combaticons. So much rather get those ones done first, because they're a little bit easier to do, and then I can just focus all my energy on finishing off the. I need to do like custom like printing, or not printing, but I need to do some. There's gonna be a lot more custom sculpt work that's done into the foam for the Protected Bot shelf, because there's a lot of like different details on the buildings and stuff like that. Which I already did a little bit of that, but there's still a lot more like details I want to add. So, but yeah, once that's done, I'll have 4, or my 2 main Autobot Decepticon bookshelves fully done, at least for dioramas. Anyways, there's still a few figures to make for those shelves, but. Yeah, that's what's going on with me. That's what's going on with me. And let's see. Oh, you know what? I missed these little blocks on the sides of his leg here. Shit. I do this. See, these sides won't be difficult to do if I draw it out. So this side is going to be the issue. So I just kind of. Map it out from this side. Okay. Let's flag that better on. Yeah, that should be fine. And I'll just have to go back in with some black to kind of fix those up. But at least I have the roadmap now to kind of fix that up because there was like these little black things on his leg that I missed. It'll also be nice, like a little breakup of the yellows here too. So erase them now. Easy fix. There are a few areas also that need to be like taken care of, like the sword needs a little bit more work later on, but right now we're just focused on the colors, getting that all sorted out, and then we can bring back the Pashkas and all that stuff to kind of tidy it up a bit. So, but yeah, let's get a new shade in here. Shit, not that one. That one. Let's see, grab it. Where did it go? Not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. Final error. Find it later. Probably won't need it anyways. Work on the side of his. We'll work on dive bomb here first. And we'll go from there. So it's kind of more golden yellow going on here for whatever reason. But we are trying to be accurate here, so. As much as possible anyways. I kind of need that color I dropped. Oh well. Okay. And I'll do a little bit of light yellow for the eyes on the line here. And I'll do the eyes on the different animal heads. Why is it blurry? Whatever. So weird. All right. Kind of want to add a different sort of shade of yellow to the. Not yellow. I need more gray tones. What I need here to spice it up. I think 3 might be better here. Okay. All right. Much better. All right. Just adding some shading to the yellows here. Which happens to be orange. I'll fix that later. Actually, you know what? I might do a yellow trim around the mane of the lion head. Yeah, I might do that. A yellow trim and then orange interior, kind of like in the cartoon. Kind of like the one image I was kind of referencing earlier. This one. Oh, it's yellow interior, orange exterior. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. And actually, you know what? Red eyes would be good. The lion head, actually. Yeah, because they'll stand out a bit more, actually. So I just wait and do the reds on that later on. All right, we'll use 1.5 for the kind of golden yellow, or yeah. That should be enough. Let's do a layer of Warren Grave 7, and a little bit of a darker shirt sort of shade here, so it pop out a bit more. Yeah, I believe this is the second time I've done PREDAKING on the channel. I actually did them once, but that was more of a serious sort of piece. This one's a bit more cutesy fun, it's CHIBI style. All right, let's see. That should be good enough. Let's see, get another shade in here. And oh, I think the sword needs to be gold as well, so I'll do that real quick. We'll do the eyes, then we'll do the trim on the mane here, and then we want the oranges, and then the reds, and then the blacks. Those are kind of 4 big colors, and the grays. Those are the 5 main colors we got here. So, and yeah, so use you as reference now. Yeah, I think we'll do a black or a gray for the handle, or at least the stem of the handle, but then the rest of it's going to be all gold. So, I might need to add some Pashkas too, obviously, but we'll cross that bridge later. Oh, that line connect. But yeah, got a lot of stuff going on this week. Got to do a few little personal projects. Got a Winnie the Pooh I'm working on actually. I might show off real quick, maybe near the end, because it's my aunt's birthday coming up, so just doing something for her now. Because she's gonna be coming over, I think at the end of the month. So, and she loves her Winnie the Pooh, so I'll still draw her. So I'll still buy some family members that should draw her, something like that. So yeah, sure. I can do that. Yeah, let's get some shadows going. Blade. Heavy shadows here. There. You know, a little bit of a yellow to it. A little too dull here. That should be good enough for the sword. Just gonna come back and fix up this line work here a little bit on there. Got the colors down, so that's the most important thing right now, is just get the colors in, then we can fix it up as we need it to be, so as we go. But do the eyes and then the trim, so we'll do that real quick. I'll do a little bit of orange to his eyes here as well. A little bit of added effect here. Gotta get this right. White here. All right, there's our eyes on PREDAKING here. I just need to do the trim. Should do the trim be yellow or the body of it be yellow? I'm trying to decide here. Or should I just keep it all orange? I'm trying to decide here. Yeah, okay, keep it all orange. A little bit easier that way. And speaking of orange, we'll do orange bits now. So we'll go ahead and map out the orange parts of them. All right. Over here, we might as well do the head on PREDAKING here. Definitely want to go to a more darker orange later on to get the eyes to stand out a bit more, because there's a bit more orangey effect here. But right now, we just need to map out the where the orange bits are going. Let's see, that's next. I don't have to worry about that. his arm, a little bit of his arm, and a little bit of his leg need to be orange here. So. And I'll do the arm next. Seems like all of it's orange except for the head. Yeah. I'm going to save the blacks and the grays for last because last time we had some smearing problems. I was trying to add the yellows to it because just picking up some of the inks from or the black sort of Copic ink. It's kind of messing everything up. So I'm trying to avoid that today. And I think that should be it for the orange. Yeah. Okay. Now we kind of mapped everything out and kind of go from there. not dark enough. I need a E19 for the shadows. Yeah. It's more like a Home Depot sort of orange here. Bring about the 16 here in a minute. Do like it though, actually. And I think that. All right. I'll just do my warm grays real quick, and then I'll come back and fix up the orange a bit more. Get my shading done first. And I'm going to be not going to be doing anything with this like little X here. It's a little thing I was trying to add earlier, but didn't really work out the way I wanted to. So, luckily, we're not doing anything crazy with the background. We're just going to keep it white because it'll be easier for me to transfer to the computer. So, not too concerned about getting in line or stepping out of line. The coloring because I can just tidy that up. Comfortable at all. Using a different chair today. It's kind of on one hand I like the height of it all. It's not as squeaky as the old one, but it's not wide enough. But I like it for drawing here, so it's like the height on that. So. Um, hold off on the 7 here. Don't think it's necessary. Five, and kind of blend out the warm gray 7 just put in. Then we'll bring back the YR16. Okay. So this we're gonna do the reds, and then probably the purple real quick. We'll probably do that real quick. It's just a little simple here, and then we'll move on to the blacks and the grays. which probably won't take too long, actually. I'm looking at things. So, yeah. What I like about this one is that it has a lot of the same sort of color families used, so it's kind of making it go by a lot faster. It's kind of the same thing with the rest of the Predacons. It's all like orange and yellows and reds mostly, so it kind of made things kind of go by a lot faster. It's what I feel like, anyways. So when you're only using like a certain like color family, you kind of it's a little bit easier because you're not like jumping from greens and blues to reds and yellows, 24/7. It's like kind of stay in the lane. Same lane here, and it just goes by a little faster than normal. Just be careful about getting the eyes here, the visor. Eye, visor, tomato, tomato. Grab a drink real quick. I think I'm putting some gold to the yellows here a little bit. Might do that before we do the reds, actually. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try just different shade of yellow, maybe. Make it more vibrant. Not vibrant, but just looks a little bit off to me the way I'm looking at it. Try the yellow again. Maybe a Y15. Or, yeah, I think maybe a Y15. Try a little bit of gold. Not too much. Yeah, I think that'd be the best option here. Just go a little bit of a shadow, not too much. Just enough. In the face. All right. The ears might be a little too big in the rhino, but I kind of like it. Makes it more cutesy, I guess. Grab the symbol real quick, then we'll move on to the reds, and then we'll go from there. And let's do a quick purple. I'll do a fully detailed symbol. Just the shape of it. So we are going sort of more of a cutesy angle here. All right. Let's see. Don't need the yellows anymore for the reds now, so need blending there. So let's put it away, move on to reds, and then we can do. I might keep some oranges, not all of them. Just what I need. Then we'll go from there. Might keep you. I might use you, rather. There we go. Don't need you anymore. Might need you. Just put it out to the side. You go there. And okay. All right. Map out the reds now. And that'll just be the faceplate, the head on Rampage, the arm, the heads on the bolt and all that, and then a few little areas here and there, and then the rest will be all, yeah, it should be all neat for the reds here, so. It's kind of orangey sort of red I've got here, so. And then, is that it? That's it. All right. Map it all out. Bring a R29. So lipstick red. It's usually a very vibrant shade. It's kind of just using that orangey red to just kind of map out the reds here. Makes my life easier. Face. More happy little bull here. Yeah, last week we did Headstrong, so that was a lot of fun to do that one. Yeah, really excited to get these guys into stickers. Actually, all six of them rather. Um, so I'm doing a different sort of style of sticker for these ones in particular. A, because this guy's gonna be a lot bigger than the rest, but also because they're gonna be die cut stickers rather than the holograph stickers. Just because I want to test them out, see if I like those ones better than the holograph ones. So. But yeah, so the holograph stickers, they're all, and the coasters are all up on my Etsy shop in the link above. So if you guys want to support the channel, it really helps out. Uh, if you just like really like Dinobots and stuff like that, Transformers, like you'll probably like what I've got there. So some crimson. All right. Why is it blurring all the time? What the hell is going on here? Maybe I wipe that down or something later. Maybe that's it. It's just dusty. Just need a brush there. That's a little better, actually. But I got my wet wipes later on or something. All right, let's get some lighter shades, kind of fill in the gaps here. We'll use the our favorite color, Dog Rose Flower. So stupid. All right, that should be okay without the reference now. I don't know who else comes up with these names though. All right, later, Luke. See you around, man. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Wish I had an ounce of your talent. Everyone's got talent, I'm sure. Yeah. Everyone's got something that they can do. Yeah. That's unique to them. It's because it adds kind of a rosiness to the reds. Kind of a, kind of just gives it more flair, I suppose. And oh, I wanted the eyes in red as well, just to kind of add some flair to it. It'll pop out a lot more too. So I'll get some darker shades going. And probably bring in some cool grays as well. Gotta find cool grays work better for the reds. So It's ash gray. Okay. Grab Cool Gray 5, just kind of blend out that gray. I did a little bit too much here. That's okay. Go back over with some reds, kind of buff it out, so to speak. Okay, and we'll do crimson. Bring back the reds a bit more. Kind of getting lost here a bit, so. So kind of the R14, just kind of light rouge, what it's called. Oh, Timu's telling me stuff. Let me block them or block notifications because I don't like having a whole bunch of notifications from these apps. It's fucking annoying. Unless you tell me when my package arrived, I don't care. Yeah. All right, and that's about it for the reds here, actually. I might bring in the R05 again, just to have a bit more of a orangey flare. Okay, I think that should be it, guys, for the reds, anyways. And now it's just gonna be about doing the blacks and the grays, and we'll start with the grays because then there'll be a lot to do. Let's grab my reference. I think it's just the hands actually that's gonna be gray. And a little bit again, and yeah. So guys away now. And I think we'll do, so we did neutral grays and some of the violets for the blacks. Start with the hands here real quick first. Just get them out of the way. Oh, the tip of the hand here wasn't covered up, taken care of. It's all good. Five. Get my shadow game on, and then I can move on to bigger and better things. He's coming together. I think once I get the blacks kind of going here, I think it'll really start to pop out more. Just bring a cooler I4. Tied him up. I think a 5 might be good here. Just for some more harsher sort of shadows here. Just kind of tied him up a bit more. Okay. Stretch in there. We'll move on to the blacks now. Start by filling an area doesn't need to be fully blacked out, otherwise they'll look awkward. Stay the fuck away. Just gonna fully black out the neck here. And I think it's just the wings and the cannon on his back that need to be done. Oh, and to the brown part. Almost forgot about that. The rock there I made. But it shouldn't be too difficult. All right. Got some of the blacks going, at least kind of mapped out. I'll do a red highlights. And we'll blend it in with the really dark purple. This time we're actually kind of using a different shade of red for the tint, so I'm gonna try something a little bit different. So I used the dark red last time we're doing it, but I'm gonna try something a little bit different here, see if I like it more. But yeah, I just like the red tint on the blacks. It just kind of adds a very, very like primal sort of a vibe. Kind of says before, but yeah, kind of just discovered it well when I did the first one, the Razor Claw, and it's kind of stuck with me. So we're doing it for everything else. We gotta keep consistent. Consistency. Uh, yeah, really looking forward to next weekend's stream. I'll be doing the dioramas, like I said. Which will be the Constructicon one, which is going to be based on the space bridge that's on Earth in the cartoon, where it's kind of like in this like little cavern, or not cavern, but it's kind of in a cavern, but it's kind of in the it's kind of like a gravel pit almost, where it's kind of located. It's going to be kind of in the background. And it's going to be a little bit more of a rocky sort of environment, you know. A little bit of foliage, not too much, because obviously it's meant to be a desert, so just a little bit. Yeah. Camera. I would like to do the Predacons and Dinobots in their animal modes as well at some point. Oop, I just fucked that up. Oh well. Fix later. Let's grab the BV29. This side. Just gonna bring back the blacks just a little bit more. Getting kind of lost a little bit, but that's okay. And one more run through here should be good enough. You should be able to call it a wrap pretty soon. Which is only showing an hour, 50 minutes, damn. Just cruising. All right. Should be it for the blacks for the most. I might go back and touch it up a little more later on, but I can't really do it with this brush pen because obviously it's a little too thick for some areas here. So, oh, just got one. Grab this wing, this sword, and then we'll move on to the ground bit, and then we'll call it a wrap. Pretty much done here after that. So, least for the main sort of colors. Obviously, I got to go back in and kind of tidy it up, make it look pretty. So we'll do brown here. Grab a little green here. Nothing too crazy. Just enough. Might need to fix that in post, but other than that, I think they were pretty much good to go here on this one. But yeah, there's my PREDAKING. Looking pretty sharp here for the most part. Just gotta do some little touch-ups here and there tonight. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty excited to make this into a little sticker, or big sticker rather, because it'll go right up against the other Predacons here. Pull out, because we are done with this whole set now, for the most part. But yeah, there's the Razor Claw, which we did at the, I think last month, start of the last month or whatever. Then you got Tantrum and Rampage. Oh, boys. And then we got Headstrong, and we got Dive Bomb. I think Dive Bomb's my favorite that I did. I just looked at what the orange came out for the face and all that, but yeah. Had a lot of fun with these guys, so not too sure when they'll be going up on the Etsy shop anytime soon. I'll obviously update both on the YouTube end as well as on my Twitter and all that. So just be on the lookout for whenever I go live or post something. Yeah, it's gonna be it for me, I think. So just gonna go back in, touch up a few things here tonight, and then I'll be able to call it a wrap on this guy here. So and before I do that though, I gotta sign it. Just keep forgetting. Oh, this pen sucks. Let's see that. I'm gonna go to at this point. There we go. And there's our PREDAKING, almost done. So thank you so much to Mrs. and Joe Luke for dropping by, and I will see you guys later. Just gonna clip to end this off on, and we'll get out of here. And just wanting it off on the Etsy promo. So talk to you guys later. See you guys.